I am one of the few guys in this planet who believes that knowledge is power, that we need to improve our brains. I'm a true believer that one of the greatest assets we have is our brain, is our mind, because we can lose everything else. But the brain is the greatest asset, and the cup of great people never get filled. I have been having a series of books for the boy child, and I have started a series today, sharing knowledge and themes and lessons that I have read from the few books that I have been reading. I share them on my Facebook account, and the people are really yearning and waiting for this. Today we are going to look at the book of Bringing Up Boys by Dr. James Dobson. It is one of the widely read and enduring Christian guides on raising boys. It blends both psychology, biblical principles, and practical family advice. Dr. James Dobson is a USA citizen, is an author from USA who is a clinical psychologist and a founder of the Focus on the Family. He authored many popular books on parenting and family life and counseled parents and pastors for decades. And the central theme, or the major theme in this book, is that boys are different by design, biologically, emotionally, and spiritually, and they require intentional guidance to grow into mature, responsible, and godly men. Parents, especially fathers, play a decisive role in shaping that journey. Lesson number 1: boys are uniquely wired. Boys are uniquely wired. Dr. Dobson explained that boys' brains and hormones develop differently from girls. They are naturally more physical, impulsive, and risk-oriented, which calls for firm but understanding discipline, not to shame or suppression. Parents must work with, not against, the way boys are created. Lesson number 2: the role of fathers is irreplaceable. The author insists that a father's presence gives a boy a model of manhood to imitate. Boys learn strength, protection, and responsibility by observing how a man lives, treats others, and leads his home. Where fathers are absent, mentors, uncles, or church figures can fill the gap. Without male guidance, boys often drift into insecurity, anger, or rebellion. Lesson number 3: mothers shape emotional and moral stability. A mother's love forms the emotional anchor for a boy's sense of worth. Boys who feel loved by their mothers develop confidence and respect for women. Dobson warns against overprotection or emotional smothering, which can hinder independence. Lesson number 4: discipline and boundaries are acts of love. Boys need clear structure and consequences. Discipline is not about punishment but training, helping a boy link actions with outcomes. The absence of consistent boundaries leads to entitlement and confusion about authority. Lesson number 5: the cultural crisis of masculinity. Dobson laments that modern culture often mocks or diminishes men and fathers. Society's confusion about gender roles leaves many boys unsure of what manhood means. He urges families, schools, and churches to restore respect for manhood and provide environments where boys can mature with purpose and respect. Lesson number 6: the moral and spiritual foundation. True manhood begins with a personal relationship with God. Moral strength and self-control grow from spiritual conviction, not from willpower alone. Parents must model prayer, integrity, and humility. These shape a boy's conscience more than lectures. Lesson number 7. Media and modern dangers. Dobson warns of unchecked exposure to violent games, pornography, and entertainment that glamorizes disrespect or immorality. He encourages parents to be vigilant, set screen limits, and engage their sons in real-world experience that build character. Lesson number 8. The need for affirmation and venture. Boys crave recognition for effort, not just achievements. They thrive when trusted with real tasks that test courage and responsibility. Positive ones from a father or mentor. I am proud of you. You did well. Become the inner voice that guides him into manhood. Lesson number 9. Building respect and empathy. Teach boys to treat women, elders, and peers with dignity. Encourage empathy through service, teamwork, and care for the weak. Strength should never be used to dominate, but to protect and uplift others. Number 10. Prepare boys for the future. Train boys to think beyond comfort and pleasure, toward purpose, work, ethic, and service. The world needs men of courage, self-discipline, and compassion. Parents must deliberately help their sons envision that calling. This is the few takeaways. Raising boys requires time, consistency, and presence, not perfection. Love and firmness must walk together. A boy's path to manhood is a spiritual journey as much as a social one. Society thrives when fathers, mothers, and communities invest in their boys. Until we meet next time, I'm your boy-child mentor, Titus Mikwa. Let us continue learning. Let us continue improving. Wait for the next book that we are going to discuss. Thank you.